Good to see you too, Smiley. Hey, was that a spring or was that a spring?
That was a spring.
I don't think we're gonna have to worry about Libya challenging our supremacy again anytime soon. In fact, I don't think Libya's gonna be running anything, huh? Except maybe a massive debt to our arms dealers and the IMF.
What?
And that's the IMF, Smiley, huh? I for America, yeah? Not the African Monetary Fund. We can kiss goodbye to that idea for a while, huh?
Yes, our Libyan rebel friends don't seem very keen on the Africans, do they? I've just passed four swinging from lampposts on the way here. Did you hear they wiped out an entire town of black amphibians? Tawaga it was called. It's now a ghost town. One of our rebel groups actually called themselves the Brigade for the Purging of Black Skins. I can't see this lot starting up an African monetary fund, can you?
Got that right, Smiley. Where'd you get these guys from? Reminds me of back home when I was growing up.
Oh, we hosted the LFIG in London for decades. We knew they'd come in handy sooner or later. So how about that, General? Another failed state? Not a single one of our soldiers killed. Syria's being torn apart by our jihadi friends, and of course, Mubarak's gone, and that's no bad thing.
Hang on a second, Mubarak, he was our guy. He was our son of a bitch.
Was our son of a bitch. He started going his own way somewhat, getting closer to Iran. You know, he was opposing your AFRICOM as well, don't you? We don't pay these fellows to control our own foreign policy. That's the whole point. And he was even getting closer to Gaddafi. There was no way we could have pulled off this Libya stunt with Mubarak still in control next door. Now this Morsi fellow, here's a man we can do business with. Head of the Muslim Brotherhood.
What? A Muslim?
Yes, but our kind of Muslim. Have you seen his economic policy? Could have been copy and pasted straight from the IMF website.
Oh, that's good.
And in fact, I think it probably was. Total commitment to privatisation, ending fuel subsidies, paying off the debt, the works. But most importantly, he supports our jihadi friends in Syria, our irregulars. In fact, he's called for jihad against Syria. Can you imagine a jihad not against Israel, but against Israel's enemies? This is our kind of Muslim, all right?
Well, how do you like that? Well, but what about his organization? What do you call it? The Muslim Brotherhood. They're no friends of Israel, are they? I mean, how do we know we can trust them?
General, you remember NASA?
Sure, our space program, first man on the moon. Can we launch that from Egypt?
No, General. Gamal Abdel Nasser, the Egyptian president in the 50s and 60s, tried to develop the country beyond simply cheap cotton. And then kicked us out of Suez. No thanks to you, General, I think you remember.
Sorry about
that. The point is, the Brotherhood made trouble for him too. Time and again, it's these chaps who are our weapon of choice against these troublemaking nationalist independence types.
Okay.
They proved their loyalty, General. They're tried and tested.
Well, if you're sure, Smiley, I know Hillary likes the guy, and she seems to have a pretty good instinct for picking out trustworthy men.
Except perhaps when it comes to her husband.
Oh, that's true.
But look, we need to discuss Syria a little more. The Saudis and Qataris have done a good job funding our irregulars. The Turks have been absolutely splendid at opening up the border to fighters. MI5 have even managed to get a few hundred Brits out there to join the fight. The whole country's awash with foreign fighters hell-bent on toppling Assad. Most of them are so sectarian, the country won't have a chance of rebuilding itself for decades. It'll be like Libya. They'll turn on each other the moment Assad's gone, if not before. But that's the problem, Assad's holding on.
Damn it, we need to bomb Damascus, Smiley, just like we bombed Tripoli.
Yes, that was the plan, but there's a problem. The blasted Russians and Iranians are still backing Assad. The Russians are even giving an anti-aircraft missiles. This won't be a cakewalk, General. It took us 7 months to topple Libya, and that's a tiny country with hardly any modern weaponry. If we go into Syria, it'll be a long haul. We are going to need public support for that kind of mission.
We need something big, Smiley, an atrocity, a big one. Good atrocity, that's what we need.
Chemical weapons, dear boy. If Assad used chemical weapons, that could get us the public support for a bigger war. And the Chemical Weapons Treaty of 1925 would give us all the legal cover we need. We wouldn't even need the UN.
Chemical weapons attack, I like it. We take out Syria, Israel will finally be able to finish off Hezbollah and on to Iran.
You just need to get your man to publicly commit to an invasion if chemical weapons are used. Then I'll talk to our irregulars and we'll see what we can do.
Okay, we got ourselves a plan.
A very good plan.